Okay, I'm making this video here because I have this 70 Corvette. It's a stock 300 horse 350. It has a 4-speed and it's all original, numbers matching, engine, transmission. I bought the car a few years ago and it still had an original style exhaust system which was rusted and clamped together. So I wanted to upgrade the exhaust and looked on the internet and shopped a bunch of websites and finally found one that seemed to be the right price and had the mufflers I wanted. So I ended up with a system from Corvette Central, and I'll go through and show how I installed it and what it sounds like. Here are the pipes. They're bent like stock, but I don't think they have the exact same stock bends in them. They're probably a little better flowing than stock since they don't have many of the wrinkles in them. These are 2-inch pipes. I'm replacing 2-inch with 2-inch. The stock exhaust setup had 2.5-inch mufflers on it that I guess a previous owner had put on there, and then had it put an adapter on to bring the 2-inch up to the 2.5. I've removed the old exhaust system and just cut it off with a Sawzall. This is a 77,000 mile Vette, and it had the original studs on the exhaust manifolds, which one of them broke, and then the other two were very bad. So I just cut them off and then used a center punch to find the center, or to mark the center, and then I'm going to drill those out and then put new studs in there, drill and tap them. When drilling those studs out, you need a sharp bit, and I've had this drill doctor here for about a year. This is probably the most time-saving tool you can get for sharpens drill bits, and you can sharpen them 100 times. I'll show you it's done. Once you place the drill bit in the chuck, it's just a matter of turning this thing on. Rotating the chuck. That's it. And that bit's going to cut like butter. Okay, I've drilled out the first hole. Now I'm going to go at the second one with the bit that I just sharpened. Okay, so we drilled the holes with 5/16 bit, and now I'm tapping the holes here for 3/8 inch stud. So because of the space constraints here, I have to use this adjustable to turn the tap, which is hard to do with one hand. Anyway, you get the idea. Okay, now with them all tapped, putting the studs on. Here I'm using this Never Sees. Okay, and we just screw those studs in. Good as new. Almost as good as new. Just tighten this up here. And there we go. ready for the exhaust pipe. Okay, I skipped ahead a little bit here, but essentially I got the exhaust system connected. I have painted the header pipe, well, the down pipes, and then I'm going to go back and weld. I'll take these off and weld the mufflers on. Everything's hung pretty straight. I think my hangers in the back are sagging a little bit. The angle on the tips isn't quite right, but I mean, overall it seems to have it fits well, and it took me a few hours to get it all connected up. It's hard working on your back, but let's see what it sounds like. Okay, the only real fitment issue I had was the bracket on the mufflers. That bracket has 2 holes in it to mount to the stock hanger, and the stock hanger, when I attached it to those holes, made the tips too low. So I re-drilled those holes and tack welded a couple of nuts behind the holes so that I could move the tips up by raising the locating point of the bracket to the stock hangers. Had to trim the stock hanger a little bit there so that it didn't interfere with the pipe coming out of the muffler. But that was the only real fitment issue I had to deal with. As you can see, the tailpipes are pretty well located in the cutout, but they could probably still stand to be a little higher. I think this is acceptable for now. In order to get the right location for the exhaust pipes, I ended up welding the pipes while I had the exhaust in place, the mufflers in place and position, and I welded the mufflers to the exhaust pipes, and that resulted in a nice fit, tucked up nice where they should be in the factory location, and you can see that brings the pipes up to where they should be.